Hey guys, welcome to Aphrodite Magic Tarot. My name is Aphrodite and I'm going to be doing your love career advice spread for the month of November. And I hope that this message resonates for all of you guys. I'm going to be doing the astrological sign of Scorpio. And let's see what you guys have going on this month. And so also happy birthday for all y'all out there that are celebrating birthday. Right now it's we're almost at a full moon. I think it hits direct like in a few hours, but anyway, let's see what's going on for you guys. What is going on for the astrological sign of Scorpio? Again, this could also be Western or Eastern. Energy is not really specific. It's for whoever has the strongest energy that's reading the reading from their astrological signs. Alright, so there was a judgment that was made. There was this empress here, this woman that's very fertile, that likes to plant plants. Maybe she has a garden. Maybe she's pregnant. This woman is a woman of enterprise. There was a judgment that was made by a Sagittarius. There's an angel that's bringing healing to a situation. Somebody here practices the craft, or maybe this is you and you're feeling like you're able to manifest what you have in your life because you've been able to balance the positive and negative sides of yourself, so you're not too easily swayed or easily broken. And it seems like here that there's some sort of victory that happens, or some sort of accomplishment. Like there's a lot of communication that's happening right now from an emotional perspective with somebody that's perhaps a water sign, or somebody who isn't sharing a lot of emotion, but they're sharing a little bit of emotion. And there's this young person here with this coin. This could be you, but you were offering it to this person over here that seemed to not even care about all those coins. I mean, she already had some of her own, and she's looking at this bird here on her hand. What's going on for the sign of Sagittarius? Love and career advice. Tell me what is going on, and how can I help my viewers? This message. Alright, I see that there's been a lot of competition surrounding this woman that is pregnant, or this woman that is a very enterprising type woman. There's been a lot of competition about at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people trying to fight for her. And you're feeling like you're the victor at this point. Like you have to hit all these people with all these sticks to keep them off of her, even though she's pregnant. She's very attractive, obviously. There was a judgment that was made that maybe carrying all these swords was too heavy of a burden, but perhaps maybe you were working so hard and you had to leave some of them behind. And you feel disappointed now because it was like you worked so hard and you traded in all these swords for all these coins, and you're almost like not sure if it was a good trade. I see that there was a new start. Somebody had a new start in love. Perhaps a Sagittarius, or maybe somebody left a Sagittarius and went for you. These two cards here, when these come up, these represent like a married couple. This represents like somebody, the Hierophant and the High Priest is usually like they're seen as like a couple that practices their spirituality together. And you guys being together is your 10 of coins. Perhaps currently right now you're thinking about new start with maybe like a childhood friend or something. You're feeling like you're quite accomplished, but it's almost like you were hiding in the dark from everybody and everything. And you were hiding your emotions and you kept them all to yourself, and you didn't even share one of those cups of emotion. You just bottled up all your emotions. And you were feeling like you were going to get your victory, but you ended up feeling like all you had to offer at this point wasn't even the money that you had, wasn't even the emotions you had. It was that you wanted to communicate a new start for a new relationship. So it feels like here you felt like perhaps there was like a judgment that had to be made about a lover or a Gemini here. I see. But there's some sort of secret related to the Sun card here. Maybe you have a child, or maybe there was news of a child that was brought. Maybe somebody went single and they met this King of Cups that's bringing them their 10 cups. So it was like you had your 9 of Cups, but the person that you love, that you thought you were in a relationship, found their 10 of Cups with somebody else, or maybe you represent the 10 of Cups for this person over here that was feeling very single at the moment. So what is the advice? What is the advice? So it seems like there was an air sign that was cut out, like a male air sign that was cut out of the situation, and a water sign, a female water sign that's feeling very accomplished right now. There's all this competition related to this Knight of Coins here. It's a very slow moving knight, but it's a knight that is very happy to bring all that they've done to you, to offer you this. Perhaps you're bringing all this money in to somebody that is pregnant, or somebody that represents the Empress. It's almost like you were gonna come in for somebody and you felt like you're winning the competition, but you decided not to move towards this person because you felt like you were disappointed with the money you made, even though you were perfecting your craft. There was a judgment that was made that this was too much of a burden to handle, that even though you loved working, it wasn't conducive to a relationship. Somebody found a new relationship. Oh, okay, so if you had a wife, or there was somebody that you were dealing with, I don't say this too lightly, but there was like a Sagittarius that this person tried to start a new start with, and it didn't really work out. Even though they had a lot of memories from this, it was just a defeat, and it was just illusions that they were fed because it didn't go anywhere. Yeah, your marriage over here, it was looking like it was going to bring you all the 10 of coins, but what it ended up happening was that you just ended up having a new start with the World card. Yeah, there was a water sign that was feeling like she was very accomplished, but maybe you isolated her out, and you didn't give her any emotions, and it was like either she found someone new that was an air sign, or there's an air sign that stole her away, and that was actually a victory for you because it was someone you were having a hard time getting over. And even though you offered them a new start, like perhaps of a sexual nature, she ended up like not really making a decision. So she's just kind of hanging out there. And so right now you're trying to wait and see what's going to happen. Yeah, I see here that there was a judgment that was made when it came to perhaps like a Gemini and a Leo, and you were trying to figure out, maybe there was even an Aquarius that you were dealing with, but once you figure out what is the focus of your life, what is the thing that you need to focus on to balance your emotions and your current present moment, you'll have this outpouring of emotions. It's going to be a new fertile start for whatever you're planning on doing. Yeah, there was a woman here that was feeling very single at the moment, and she started seeing this water sign, perhaps a King of Cups, that represents the Ten of Cups, and this could be an air sign, and this is looking like it's going to go towards like a marriage type of relationship. So that's a scoop on that one. And so, what is the advice for Scorpio? Yeah, it looks like right now you're feeling like you're a little bit emotional over this craft, right? You feel like you wanted to be the one in a relationship. It feels like all your dreams and illusions were torn down, and this old relationship you had perhaps with your ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend brought you a lot of heartbreak, but really it's just a time to wait and see what's going to happen with your career. This career that you're doing, that you're working, is going to be a very pivotal point for the rest of your life. So it was very important for you to do whatever you had to do. And you're going to have an outpouring of emotions, perhaps with a fire sign in Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. That's going to play an important role in your life. That'll have this star-like quality, or might trigger you to feel like you're the star again. Maybe you'll start doing some acting, some crafts. Maybe you'll start writing music again. Yeah, and it seems like whoever you're dealing in the past, maybe if you were divorced, it seems like perhaps your ex relationship, they also find their happiness somehow or some way, somewhat. I mean, at the end of the day, I see that you are moving forward with a fire sign in your career. You were working really hard, but it was worth it. Even though you might have lost some people in the way. So yeah, that's what I see here. So I hope you guys enjoy your reading. Please like, share, subscribe if you enjoy the reading. Thank you, Scorpio. Bye.